It seems the lawsuit between Lindsay Lohan and Rockstar over the alleged use of her likeness in Grand Theft Auto 5 has finally come to an end, as it has been dismissed by the New York County Supreme Court. This has been going on since 2014, where Lohan sued Rockstar as she accused the company of making a character, Lacey Jonas, who was a quote-unquote unequivocal reference to herself. It didn't stop there though. That famous promotional image of the blonde woman in the bikini with a peace sign was also alleged by Lohan and her lawyers to be based on a picture of her making the same gesture in a swimsuit. Now the complaint read, quote, Lohan argues that defendants purposely used Lohan's bikini, shoulder-length blonde hair, jewellery, cell phone and signature peace sign pose in one image, and used Lohan's likeness in another image by appropriating facial features, body type, physical appearance, hair, hat, sunglasses, jeans, shorts and loose white top. Now, first of all, I don't see how the peace sign is a signature pose that belongs only to her. Yes, it's pretty signature, but that's because it's donkey's years old and that's a classic pose that pretty much most people have probably done at some point in their life, so yeah, that's a thing. But basically, the court documents were alleging that the case hinged, according to reports, the case hinged rather, on New York's right of publicity law, where your portrait, picture or voice cannot be used for advertising or trade purposes without written consent. And it was ruled that GTA 5, quote, does not fall under the statutory definitions of advertising or trade. This video game's unique story, characters, dialogue and environment, combined with the player's ability to choose how to proceed in the game, render it a work of fiction and satire. So not only does this particular case not really fall under that right of publicity law, they also found that this picture wasn't really based on Lohan at all, and they said that the promo materials are depictions, quote, not of Lohan herself, but merely the avatar in the game that Lohan claims is a depiction of her. And the court also ruled that both complaints, as there was also another complaint from mob wife star Karen Gravano, who also took legal action against the developer, claiming that the developers cribbed her story of being a mobster's daughter afraid of repercussions of her father aligning himself with the government, and they said, quote, both complaints must fail because defendants did not use plaintiff's name, portrait or picture. Not only that, neither Lohan or Gravano appeared in the game in video or photograph form, nor were their names even said in the game or the marketing. So essentially, two complaints were shut down by the courts yesterday, one from Lindsay Lohan and one from the mob wife star Karen Gravano, both on the same case of the use, or the alleged use, of their likeness. So, the long and winding tale of Lindsay Lohan versus Rockstar has finally come to an end. And while this court case from Gravano has not been going on as long, that was also dismissed. So perhaps we can put this all behind us now, because this was always silly from day one. Now, Rockstar are probably glad that all this is over, but would not be surprised to see a countersuit from them, to be honest. I wouldn't really blame them, considering, you know, they've been dragging their name for a mud a little bit. You know, this is, even if it was her, which that is a flimsy argument at best, it still falls under satire. So the fact that she's been like, oh, you stole my likeness, is just petty, to be honest. So they probably won't bother, but I wouldn't really blame them if they did, to be quite honest. So saga is over. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.